Get ready with me while I comb out my locks. So it started with some human hair crochet braids, and I wore those down until I put some miracle knots in my head. Those just flourished. They turned into whatever they wanted to be. I did some retwists, they matured. I just went with the flow. And I loved it. I love being able to just get up and I wanted to show y'all my hair. Get up and take my bonnet off. And I tried every style that I could because I knew that I wanted to take this out on my birthday of 2026. So I just, loved it. But then I started getting these patches in my head, like they was hurting too. And then there was so much breakage. The hair wouldn't lock at the top, and I just didn't know what I was doing wrong. So I was like looking up stuff, but I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. So this was May of 2026. I assessed what was going on, and I think that it was really just because of the breakage.
But I feel like y'all, this has been the longest I have ever done my hair in my life. And I've been doing my hair since I was in the 6th grade. I'll never do this shit again. I'll never do this shit again. Do you hear me? Never. I'm on my last faux lock. All the rest of them are out.
And just so y'all know, my hair is
all
wet.
The rest of them are out. And I have twisted my hair down. And this is where we are. Okay. I'm gonna do a style because the straggly ends, I'm gonna have to get used to it. But I'm on the last one. I'm on the last one. Child, this has been a journey. And I took them out because I just was starting to feel like my roots were not like combining with the twist anymore. I mean, I was not, what am I saying? My new growth was not adhering to the lock. And I think it was just because it was too tight. I mean, it was too heavy. The hair that I had on my hair, and I didn't realize how much hair I had on my head, but I had a lot of hair on my head, and my hair was just not equipped. My real hair was not equipped for how much extra hair I had on. So if I ever do this again, I will make sure that the hair that I use is hair without the little strings, because while it was like still easy to use, because while the hair was still easy to use, it still, I feel like, caused some type of like breakage, well, maybe not, I don't know. My ends look pretty okay, except in a few places. I just feel like they was protected pretty good because they was under all the hair, but I still feel like my hair at the root is starting to not necessarily thin, but because the hair is not, my new growth is not adhering to the lock because of how heavy it was, they are getting weaker. You know what I'm saying? So now we are, now we are past that. You know what I'm saying? We're past that. And I don't know. Part of me is feeling like I should just take these bitches out because it's more that's unlocked than that's locked. If that make any sense. Like, hold on, I'll show you.
So it took me about, I want to say like 10 minutes to get all of the extensions off of each lock. You always want to make sure that the hair that you are manipulating is wet. In my case, I had at least 3 days worth of conditioner on my hair. I reapplied the conditioner, reapplied water every day. I had oil. So yeah, make sure they're not dry.
If you can't tell, this is how much new growth I had. So this is how much hair I had when I first started it. So you see what I'm saying? Like I really did a good job at keeping them in. But honey, I gotta do something with this hair. This way. I would also like to say that I am so very proud of myself for staying committed to this, because there were so many times that I wanted to be like, I'm gonna take this shit out and do something else.
Girl, please. One thing I can't do is some ugly hair, so I took them out.
Alright, people. It's day 3. I look crazy. So not too fucking much, okay?
I mean, that whole year, I was like, oh, I'm going to keep them in. Oh, I'm going to keep them in, honey.
I'm right there with you, and I'm
But
so
I just
happy that
wasn't
you
feeling
came
it.
on the
The
podcast.
grid just didn't match my hair
Not only
texture. Like, I
survive,
needed
but thrive in
smaller,
an
much
industry
smaller
that didn't come
parts
with a
and much
playbook.
smaller
In our next
locks
chapter,
so that it
stepping
would
into the
be
role of Catherine
functional.
Jack's
But
producer
here's the back
and
of my head.
showrunner,
I was
and
like
one of
6
the
of them.
first
I
black
had
women
6
to
left,
host
I
her
think,
own late
at this
night talk
point.
show. Will always find you. Nia consistently raises the bar and is proof that time does not define you. You define this is key.
I'm done.
Y'all, the detangle and the trim hurt so bad. I was so not used to that anymore. Like, look at my face. I was in pain. Like, pain.
So this is after the trim, after the wash, the condition. I'm finna put it into flat twist and go to bed.
But yeah, I'm so happy that my hair was growing, but I hate the thinness of my hair. But I've been trying
The
to
puff.
embrace it.
It's
So
huge.
here's to embracing my hair. I definitely put a protective style in, so if you want to see, let me know. Bye.